6 years. So I'm just really excited to be with you guys.
Oh, we're excited to have you.
Well, Kawanza, you're very modest, and I don't want to understate or overstate, but when I got the call that you were going to be our new SVP, I think you just have won some special recognition or something in Neil Corporation. Would you share that with
us? I was the top salon development partner out of all of my coworkers. So
how many is that?
I was number 1. I don't know how
hundreds.
Many, I mean, yeah,
hundreds.
There's a lot of people. A lot of people. I won a cruise for my husband and myself. What's so funny is recently my coworkers won a trip to Mexico, and everyone was asking me because I was the only person here, and they saw photos of them on Facebook and Instagram. Why aren't you in Mexico? I was like, oh, I didn't win that one. And I was like, but I want to cruise by myself.
Yeah,
with my husband. But yeah, we'll get more into all of that in just a little bit. But I'm really excited to be with you all.
Yeah, thank you.
She's going to help provide that clarity for us moving forward. We've missed that relationship with Neil Corporation and with Aveda, and we're just happy that's here. Yeah. Welcome, you guys. And so I wanted to let you guys know moving forward into the back to the school season and working with confidence about growing your business over this back to school, which is a huge season for us. Our city swells by about 25%. We've got a really large network of professors, university staff, but as well as the student body as well. Madison came to me last week, a little bulldog over there, growing business, that's for sure, and introduced me to an opportunity to get and make a connection and try to establish a relationship with the UNT dancers. And so we are actively pursuing that, and that's great. We can get some brand recognition, possibly during the games as the official salon of the UNT dancers is really what I'm looking to do. I went to on Wednesday, I went to a DISD event for new teachers and for all new DISD employees. And so I just have to tell you, I had a regular booth table that they have, and I brought my cute Earth Month water thermoses and Shampure candles and big basket of samples and all this stuff on the table. $300 raffle over in the corner. It was from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and the moment 11 o'clock hit, my table was full until 1. So full, in fact, that I'm not even around the table anymore. So there's this horde of people, all brand new employees, to the area also. So they are coming from Bedford and the Colony and places kind of in our metroplex. But they're over there, and I'm just in the background like, teachers get 10% off every day, every service. They ended up taking my water bottle. They went home with a candle. But I mean, it was just so great. Our table was the busiest table at the event from start to finish. They were there from 11 to 1, and it was great. We made connections with over 100 people to bring their information back into the salon. Thank you to Lindsay for helping me input that information into our computer, which also means it links with our demand force, which means now we can pull that data and we can start to engage them via email campaigns and things like that to get them even more incentive for them to come into the salon. Did our raffle winner ever come by and pick up her prize?
Not yet.
Not yet, but she's coming.
You want to talk about the people you recognize there?
Oh, yes, that's right. So as all these people are coming through, one of the first people to come and find me at the table was Angela's neighbor, who, I don't know her name. I can't remember off the top of my head. But she was telling everybody around the table how great and sweet Angela was. We saw... she's got beautiful dark hair, but she has this really awesome gray streak right here in glasses. And she was just talking you up like crazy. I saw a couple of Emily's guests, a lady from the gym, came by, and she was bringing people, like, she's dragging people, go over there to that table. Go over there to that table. You need to get there. So it was so great to see. But then I also saw one of Caitlin's guests, so that was really nice to hear them. Whenever they would come by, they'd start talking for me and talking you guys up and really selling the salon and what a great experience they have while they're here. We had a lot of opportunities to talk about our Fresh Talent program. Because now, you know, being the most high-end salon in our town, having the Fresh Talent program where there's a place for every person and for every budget, I think is a really big point of difference for us, and they were really responding very well to it. I'm going to go again to another Welcome Back event at NCTC, and that's going to be a more student-focused, so we'll probably be talking a lot about the Fresh Talent program, spa services. I would love it if you guys can send me with some business cards so that I can help promote you guys as well. What else are we doing? We are going to be in excuse me, a relocation guide for Denton County. It's an 18-month, really high-quality, glossy magazine that goes out to all of the new residents, not departments, but home buyers. It's also going to be online, so anybody who comes, you know, looking for what's going on in Denton, a Google search about it. Destination Denton is one of the first things that come up, but it's a flip book, an online flip book that has links directly to our website. So we're going to make sure that that ad space is beautiful and really draws in a lot of new prospective guests for you guys. It's not me. Oh,
That is.
what else are we doing? We are really looking into. Tracy and I talk a lot about where advertising dollars are best spent. You know, we love, you know, we have a great relationship with the Denton Record Chronicle, but, you know, our prospective guests, you know, we're not so sure that that's where they're going to find new information. Really what I've learned with Lindsay and her role now and us working so closely together, people are doing the blogs. We didn't do it, only in Denton, you know, all of those really great local blog spots, and I think that that's kind of the wave of our future in advertising and marketing, is really reaching out to those and those sites and that particular group of people. So we're going to be exploring that a lot over this next season and doing that as well. Anybody have any questions or suggestions for us?
Oh, I was just going to add to that.
Yeah, please.
I had a new guest in my chair here Tuesday, and Josh Bartholomew, you spoke with him at one point.
Yeah.
Him and Diana,
Yeah.
husband and wife.
Yeah.
She put on there, where's a good place to get my hair cut in Denton or something,
Sure.
and he instantly responded on the Denton blog of some sort.
Nice.
There you go.
See Emily, yada yada.
That's so
and then she
great.
goes, then I got like 25 more responses, but he wrote that you were like the bomb. And so, so she's like, so I had to go there. And so, yeah, thanks to Josh, we have a new guest.
That's
There you
great.
go.
That's great.
So, like you said,
Referrals are, I mean, at this point, for you guys, where a lot of you are, you have such great relationships. Angela was out for a week. You would have thought, you know, her guests were breaking down, you know. You build your clientele off of those referrals. Let me say, the best way to grow your business is by the people that are already here. And they love you guys so much. So ask. It's an easy conversation to have. It shows appreciation for them as a guest. If I had 100 guests just like you, Heather, I'd be a happy camper. I'm going to send you home with some referral cards. Super simple. It's almost a compliment, I feel like.
Well, and you know, we all know this business, you can do all the advertising and marketing you want to, but it's a word of mouth business.
Yes.
You know? And, you know, 5 years ago or 10 years ago, word of mouth literally meant that. You know, I had to go tell somebody, you know, that I love how I get, or that asked me. But now, with social media marketing, word of mouth, it only took him putting Emily's name out there once, or Madison's name out there on the Denton Community Bulletin Board, or your others, and not just that person they're talking to sees it, hundreds of others see it.
That's absolutely
So that's why
right.
those things are so important, and those are two fantastic examples. So,
Absolutely,
good.
absolutely. They love you guys, just like we all do. All right, so now I want you guys, for our community grads, I want to reintroduce to you guys a tool that's going to help you get where you want to go. You know, just like we were saying up there, if you know where you want to go, you got to accept responsibility for how you get there. We kind of talked a little bit about what Devontae is willing and able and capable and ready to do for you guys to help grow your business, but we know that there's personal accountability is super important, and also finding what it is, or finding where it is that you want to go. Really having a specific idea about a goal that you want to get to over a designated period of time. So I asked you guys for the community grads to bring a Q plan with you today. And do you mind if I use this one right here? Just for people who might need a refresher, it's two-sided. Little card looks just like this. And there's a side here with the 4 white squares. That's going to be where you're going to put your hopes and dreams. Really be specific. Maybe it's a new meal plan. You know that you're juicing now.
Disney trip.
It's your Disney trip. That's a good Making sure, you know.
Has nobody's heard that Kishman's going to Disney?
Right, just a big Mickey Mouse. That's okay. And so here is where, I mean, you can be super specific. You know, it could be, you know, you just want to plant yourself a garden, you know, anything that you want. But do try to be specific here. This backside is all you. That is as creative or, you know, as clean as you want to get. There's magazines here. If you don't have your Q-Picks with you, those little set of stickers, feel free to grab a magazine and use those for some visual inspiration. But then on the back side, this is where we get down to the nitty-gritty. This is where you commit to only yourself, what you're ready to do and what you're willing and able and capable of doing to get where you want to go. But you got to be super specific, right? So the period is going to be from September 1st through October 16th. So up at the top, it has a focus period. And your focus period is going to be 9/1 through October 16th. Okay? So, and then we wanted, okay, so we have client count, we have average ticket on there, but how many clients more do we want? We want to see 2 more a week to help us reach our goal. You guys have been doing your Tuesday trackers, so you know where you want to go, what that 17% goal is. And maybe it's just 2 more people than you've been seeing now. But what exactly, so that's going to go under your objective, 2 more clients per week. Or maybe we're going to increase our average ticket from $72 to $75, right? But then you have to be really specific about the steps that you're going to take to get there. So 2 more clients a day, what are you going to do? You're going to hand out 5 referral cards a day. You're going to share a post a day about the salon with your Facebook family. Be really specific. It can't just be more clients. I want to get to $75 average ticket. I need to grow my average ticket by $3, and I'm going to do that by introducing every guest to a service add-on. I'm going to introduce every guest to, I'm going to incorporate travel sizes, purse staples, control force, lip savers, blue oils, things like that, right? So your grab and go kind of stuff, or maybe it's I'm going to talk to everybody with curly hair about be curly. You know, so you just got to be really, really specific on this side. The visual side, that's all you do. Whatever that looks like for you, do it. Just be super specific on the back side. For the Fresh Talent girls and anybody who's not a community grad, I'd love for you to partner up with somebody that is and just help them create theirs so that you can get an idea of kind of how that goes. We won't have you creating one for yourself, but I'd love for you to be with somebody and help somebody find good pictures for their for whatever their visual side is, and then you guys can learn a little bit about what it takes to be really specific. Sound good? Anybody have any questions about the Q plan? Does anybody need a Q plan? Okay, well, we can get you one. Caitlin's going to get you an extra one. We're going to get some more. Yeah, we're going to get some more in the salon. Yeah, I think that of yours.
You pass that up.
I will.
And y'all may need to switch places if somebody wants
Sure,
to
yeah,
come
get
sit
up,
by Emily, I'll move.
use the floor, get out their scissors and things like that. We're gonna take about 15 minutes. And that's about it. We're gonna cut it off at that time. There you go. Okay.
That's